CJ Ahmed. Please subscribe to my channel, like, share and subscribe, and I provided the link to my blog, my website. You can click and please read my articles, and also the website is displayed in the screen, so please click the link and you can go to my website. Is zina halal? If under necessity, if you are forced to do it. Zina is haram in Islam. It's a major sin, fornication, adultery. But if you are forced or if it's under necessity, what can you do? Then the haram becomes halal under darura. So Allah says in the Quran, in Surah Al-An'am, verse number 119, we have explained to you in detail of what is forbidden, except for what is under necessity. So here Allah says everything what is forbidden is explained. Under the compulsion of necessity, so darura, necessity. Allah says in this verse about necessity, and about eating, when it comes to eating swine also under necessity, it is allowed. So the same can be applied to other things which are haram. So is zina. Now there are situations I can give you. Now one is the Rohingya Muslim sisters. We know what happened to them in Myanmar. The Buddhist extremists, terrorists, they chased away the Myanmar military and the Buddhist extreme terrorists. They chased away the Rohingya brothers and sisters, and now in most of them, the majority of them are in Bangladesh, and some of the girls and women, the Rohingya, they have no place to go. They are right to stay in Myanmar. That is their land. Allah has given them. They were chased by these extreme Buddhists, these terrorists. So what happened was, for them to feed their family, they had to go to prostitution. So now under this necessity, until they come out of the pangs of poverty, this is allowed. So under necessity, it is halal. Now Zubayr bin Awwam and Abdul Rahman bin Auf, they were allowed to wear silk by the Prophet in the hadith of Bukhari and in others. It is mentioned they were allowed to wear silk because they had itchers. So it was under necessity. There was no option. There were no alternative is not found. If there is an option, there is a solution in the necessity, you can adapt it. So the Prophet, although silk is forbidden for men, the Prophet allowed Zubayr bin Awwam and Abdul Rahman bin Auf to wear silk. That is one evidence. The other is a lady in the hadith of Baihaqi, authenticated by Sheikh Albani and others. A lady was brought in during the time of Umar radiallahu anhu, brought in front of Umar radiallahu anhu. She had committed zina, but she wasn't punished or anything because she had done under necessity. She was thirsty, she told, and she thought she would die due to a thirst. She asked water from a person. The person told he will only give water if she commits zina with him. So she had to do it. Under necessity, zina is halal. Under necessity, there are so many examples I can give. One example is a true story. Where during the time of Germany, after Hitler was killed, so many allied forces, they invaded Germany. Russians, Americans and others, they were taking revenge on the women by gang raping them. One of the worst rape atrocities of the last century, I would say, was what happened in Germany to me. The women in Germany, one girl, 16-year-old girl, she saw her mother was going with other men, and she started telling, my mother is like this. She would criticize her that she's a prostitute, that this. But the mother explained to her, this is a true story. I am going, my husband, father is dead, he died in the war. I had to do this because I have to feed you and your brothers and sisters, and the men, these men were coming after you because you are a young girl, you are 16 years. So to save you, I have to give myself to them. So there we must be in their shoes rather than have been armchair critics. So people are famous, those who are in comfort, those who have the will to criticize the people who are begging, the people who are committing zina. We don't know if they are doing it for necessity or robbery. Umar radiallahu anhu doing his caliphate, he declared a moratorium for robbery in an area because they were suffering from famine. So I hope you understood this. I'm not saying zina is halal. I'm saying under necessity it is halal. Please like and subscribe. Assalamu alaikum.